And in this part of the show, I want us to digress, move into some football. And I want us to begin with Benson Omalla. Yes, he may have missed a penalty just a few minutes ago against Shabana, but he's a man on a mission. He wants to be the top scorer this season in the Football Kenya Federation Premier League. And he says Gor are currently on a totally different trajectory. And Ivy Terry caught up with him in training, and this is what he had to say.
Good afternoon and welcome to today's episode of Inside Sports. My name is Ivy Terry. I'm currently at the M-Pesa Foundation, and behind me is Gor Mahia team training. But I want to speak to Gor Mahia's forward Benson Omalla. Benson Omalla was a top contender of last year's Golden Boot. He missed it by a whisker to Elvis Rupia. This year he's back in the race. He has scored 12 goals, but currently tying with Titus Okello. So I'll just be speaking to him to get to hear how his season is so far and if he's still in the race for the Golden Boot. Omalla Bariako, welcome so much to Inside Sports.
Asante.
How is your season so far?
Yeah, my season so far has been good. We are topping the league. We are on top, and we are having some good matches. As a striker, I'm having a good season, and I think it ends well, and I'm hoping to be the top scorer.
Let's talk about your move to Algeria. Was it a PR? Who is to be blamed? Why did it hit the snag?
Yeah.
Because there were rumors you're going to Algeria, and then all of a sudden, change of Just tell us.
It was a good deal. It was a real one, but I think the team wanted a striker, but I think we were a little bit late. So the transfer window was closing over there at midnight. I think we signed the deal around 11 p.m. So, but after there, we were told we were late, and they opted for another striker.
Last season, you missed the Golden Boot by a whisker. You lost it to Elvis Rupia. This season, you are in the race. You are top scorer, but you are currently tying it with Titus Okello. Do you think this will be your first time to win this Golden Boot? Is Titus Okello a threat to you? What about Austin Odhiambo?
Yeah, I think I'm determined to win the top scorer because, there are still matches remaining, although we are tying with Tito Okello. But there are some matches remaining, and I think I'll score more goals, and I'll be the top scorer.
Are you under any sort of pressure?
No, there's no pressure. We are taking each game at a time. So in the remaining matches, I just want to score.
Talk to us about your first team call-up to the senior team, Harambee Stars. How was the feeling? And do you think you can establish in the senior team or will just be a one-time player?
I think I've been in the national team since I was in high school. I was being called, my first call-up I was called by Coach Francis Kimanzi when I was still in Kisumu Day, although I didn't make it in the final squad. But I've been on and off. But recently, I've been with the national team. I've scored my goal. I've scored one goal with the national team. And I want to be a constant figure in the national team.
You missed the Golden Boot, but you won the league with Gor Mahia. However, you guys did not go to the Continental. How disappointed were you?
Yeah, I think every top player wants to play in a top league. So we want to play in a competitive league. Like Champions League is our main aim why we want to win the league. So we were a bit disappointed, but as a group we said we want to go to the Champions League again. So we are determined to win the league so that we can take Gor Mahia back to the highest competing level again. So we are determined to win the league and go back to the Champions League.
Critics think Tanzanian league is better than Kenyan league. And now that you're also linked with Azam, what are your thoughts?
I'm still concentrating. I have a running contract still with Gor Mahia. So I still want to finish the league, and my main objection is to win the league and be the top scorer. So I still concentrate on my work, and I'm still with Gor Mahia. So other things, I'll leave them to my agent to do the work.
What motivates you as Benson Omalla?
Yeah, I wake up very early in the morning. You have to pray first before getting out of the house. And then, just reflect where you're coming from, the background, how you've struggled to get to the top. So when I just wake up, I just think of where I am and where I've come from, and I want to challenge myself. I want to give those who believe in me more, and that's what motivates me. I work hard. I want to change the life of my family, and those who believe in me, I don't want to let them down.
What are some of the challenges you've encountered along your journey as a player to even reach to where you are now? You're now a top scorer. Your name is in everyone's mouth. This is Benson Omalla. If you come to the field, we expect you to score. What are some of the challenges? And what also does it put so much pressure on you? Because, you know, when you enter the field, everyone is looking at Omalla. Omalla has to score. How do you also manage that?
As a striker, that's the biggest pressure we have, because we have to score. That's what we are being paid for. So if you don't score, like you go like 5 games, you have not scored, you have that pressure. But it's how you get up from there. You know, it's once happened to me, and I took like 6 games without scoring. So, you know, the fans were like, he's not scoring, he's not scoring. You have to put someone in. But the coach believed in me, and he still continued playing me up front there. So you have trust in me, and you have to pay it back. You have to score. When you get back, you have to score. That's why he motivates me, and I have to pay him back by scoring. So that's what motivates me.
Who are your toughest opponents in the Premier League?
In the Premier League, once I encountered, he's now my teammate. You know, I was still in school. I didn't have that huge mass body, and he bullied me. I was still in Western Steam. We played against Kakamega Homeboys. Kennedy Onyango, he's now my teammate.
That was the toughest opponent you've ever faced. Yeah. Thank you so much, Omalla, and I really wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Those are beautiful insights from Gor Mahia striker Benson Omalla. He's telling me he's still in the title for the best goal scorer this season. He's sending a tough warning to his opponents that he hopes that he will take it this season. From me, Ivy Terry, back to you in studio.
Yes, that is Ivy Terry speaking to